Good evening. How's everybody doing? Welcome, and welcome, Miss Ash, Alicia, Ann. Good evening to you. April Nicole. Good evening. My good friend Lisa Robertson. Good evening to you. Faye is in the house. Good evening. Michelle Harris. Good evening to you. Tasha Bridges. Good evening. Miss Hot Pink. Good evening to you. Miss Chapman. Good to have you in the live feed as always. Darlene, good evening to you. Shirley, good evening to you as well. Miss Lewis, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Grand Just, I think I said that right, is in from California. All right. Okay, Rogers is in the house this evening. There is the one and only J Rock. Uh, J Rock, if I said it was something close to nothing right now, you know I was lying. There's a lot that's going on, and I'm trying to stay out of the majority of it because it's getting pretty bad. Always good to have you. Always good to have you. Appreciate your genuine support. Love you big time. Miss Latoya Tanya Rogers is here. Neil is in the house this evening. I think I have something you posted. I was supposed to read the other night. I'm gonna have to pull it up. Forgive me. I remember that name. There's a lot going on, so please forgive me. I'm gonna pull it up and I'll read it tomorrow night. Forgot what it was. I think it was about the coronavirus. I think. Before we get started this evening, want to wish Chris Como from CNN a speedy recovery. He announced earlier today that he has been infected with the coronavirus. As far as I know, he has not been out of the country, but he did say something to the extent about he was with some people that was infected with the virus, and now he he is at home. His show is on at 9 p.m. on CNN, and the show will continue tonight. He's going to be broadcasting live from his home. Love the brother, got nothing but great respect for him. His brother is the governor of New York, Governor Como, that is Chris Como's brother. Um, there is a little boy. The pictures he has taken, someone took of him. It says 5 months old, so I'm assuming he's still five now. I'm not for sure, but I've shared his story on the community section of this channel and also on our Injustice Investigations Facebook page. He, someone says, this is my friend Marvin D. Phillips' son. A few days ago, he tested positive for the coronavirus, and they're asking for your prayer. So we do lift this little dude up in prayer. Um, I told him the other day, get well soon. The world is waiting on you. Again, go by when time permits, and wish him a speedy recovery. And he needs your genuine prayers this evening. I'm late. Sorry. Okay, we have a lot to discuss tonight. Miss Lewis, good evening to you. Uh, if there is a lady, her name is Taylor May. If you're on the live feed tonight, I returned your call. I left a voicemail for you. Someone else called the other day, and I returned that and left a voicemail. I just can't remember them all. Before we get started tonight, remember a lot of the people um, oh my God, Jesus. J Rock says, I just talked with my sister in law in Louisiana, and my niece and her husband are expecting and she said she would have to be quarantined for 14 days once she leaves the state. They have my prayers 100%. And we're about to go into something like that now, J Rob. Miss Denise, hello. Most people who catch the coronavirus and have to be hospitalized or quarantined for 14 days. If it's critical, the majority of those people would die alone. I'll say it again. The majority of those people who become infected with the coronavirus would die alone. Nobody can go in and be around them. As if the virus itself is not bad enough. Um, the fact that you cannot sit with your loved one or hold your loved one's hand or just be there when they take their last breath. It's got to be extremely painful. It has to be, because not only are you not able to be there with them, but there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, and that only makes matters worse. Yesterday, two of my sisters called me. My baby sister Lynn, she's in Tennessee, and my sister Brenda, she's here in Louisiana. And a friend of ours had called, and she said that her daughter has been diagnosed with the coronavirus. She's on a ventilator. So we know she can't go and see her. And they said she called the mother and she was crying. Good evening, Keisha Boo. She was crying because this is her mother and she wants to be there with her baby, the one that she gave life to, that child. Is in a terrible state right now. Hold your thought, Black. I'm gonna answer that shortly. Just don't let me forget. Um, anyway, she called her to the hospital and asked a medical staff to take her daughter phone and FaceTime her daughter. Um, because she couldn't be there with her. The phone lines is not open just yet. Forgive me. Anyway, she could not be there with her, and she said, "I just want to see my baby. I just want to see my baby." And she did. They went in there, put her on the Facebook thing, and showed her to her. She told her daughter how much she loved her, how much she missed her, and all the other things that a caring mother would say to uh, their child. That is a very sad state to be in. A very sad state to be in. Thank you, Chapman. She says she's sending up prayers. We have not forgotten about the missing children, the children that have been neglected, tortured, and some killed. But it's not like we're putting them on the back burner. This is of great urgency right now because the coronavirus is a matter of life and death. And these stories, we must get out to you in hopes of trying to save your life and mine at the same time. But we're not listening to the professionals. the doctors, the nurses, Centers for Disease Control, World Health Organization. We're taking this for a joke. And what we're trying to do is get the virus contained. But now, a few things that will guarantee we won't get the virus contained. Number one, if the state of New York goes on lockdown and the state of California goes on lockdown, the state of Louisiana goes on lockdown, but Ohio don't go on lockdown, and Florida don't, Michigan don't, Tennessee don't. Well, it's like giving a whale a tic-tac. Nothing's going to happen but death. It needs to be across the board. I am in agreement with what Bill Gates said the other day, that the United States need to shut down for 6 to 10 weeks. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but you haven't seen death yet. It's about to get bad. You think it's bad. It's okay right now. It's about to get extremely bad. And not following the guidelines when they're asking people not to congregate together, more than 10 people or whatever the number may be at this particular time. There's a reason for that. And I think it's somewhat self-explanatory. I shouldn't have to tell you why this is dangerous. I shouldn't have to tell you why you're playing Russian roulette with your life. If you don't give a damn about your life, I can't do nothing about that. I'm not going to try to make you give a damn about your life. That's you. But here's what I am going to suggest. Why don't you stop being so fucking selfish, super stupid, dumb, and ignorant, and think about the ones that might love your silly ass? Think of the agony you're about to put them through when you become infected with the coronavirus. And when the doctors walk away and shake their head and say, that's it, there's nothing we can do. So if you don't love you, cool. I'm sure there's somebody out there that throughout the course of life, you've made to love you. Arlene, good evening to you. We can't be self-centered. The people that kept going on the beaches in Florida, a lot of them now infected with the virus. I have no sympathy for them, none whatsoever. None, because it's super stupid. It's super stupid. We were warned that our lives was about to be interrupted. I'm gonna be the first to say this here. I don't know about you all. I knew that our lives was going to be interrupted, but I didn't think it would be this bad. I didn't think it would be this bad to where I have to put a sign on my door that says, no gloves, no masks, no entry, no exception. Because I love me, and I love my family, and I love people. When I have to go out and I'm in a store 6 feet apart, that's me. That's me. I try not to go too many places. People can have the virus and not know they have the virus. People can have the virus and not know they have the virus and infect other people. Never fight a fight you can't win. If we tell you this thing is serious, that's really an understatement. Oh, look at spitting fire on the job tonight. Hey, girl. Tonight, we're going to look at some of the symptoms of the virus. We're going to look at a lot of stats. And we're going to look at what the experts are saying. And by the time the show is over, I hope if there's somebody on the live feed that continues to buck the system, so to say, would have a change of heart and stay home before it gets to a point, and it could happen, to where it's no longer asked of you to stay home. Now I'm asking you now. This is the federal government. These are your governors. We're asking you to stay home unless you just have to be out there. Don't make them use the word mandatory that you don't come out. This is a no-brainer here about what's going on. It's a no-brainer. So I don't know why that is so hard for some people to do. Some people will be the reason pharmacists and scientists invent a super stupid pill. The church, a pastor in Florida of a mega church, was arrested, and he should have been. You're being asked, people, not to go out. They are asking the pastors, council services, don't do it. Don't do it. And they are disobeying what they're being asked to do, even here in Louisiana. And it's a joke. I had a lady who I presume is a Christian, I guess, I don't know. She was on my Injustice page. I think she made a comment yesterday, I think. We were sharing the stories about the pastor in Florida being arrested. And basically, I said he was super stupid. And I stand by that now, because it doesn't matter if you a man or a woman of the cloth. Doesn't matter if you're a Christian sitting in the church house. I don't know what book you're reading, what manual you have, or what has popped up online. But if you don't know, let me be the first one to tell you, you're not exempt from the coronavirus. You're not. And we went through this about 2 weeks ago. But we're going to have to go over it again because somebody missed the message. Now, she said something to the extent, well, I guess I'm super stupid then because I love God. I never, ever said that loving God was super stupid. I never said that. The Bible says, in all your gettings, get some understanding. I never said that. I didn't say loving God was super stupid. I can't say that because I believe in God and I'm a praying man. I know about faith. And I also know about foolishness. Not only should the pastor be arrested, every damn member in that church should have a pair of handcuffs on. I'm up under the blood. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. By his stripes, I'm healed. You know all the words in the Bible, but you don't know what they mean. You cannot put down the theology of Jesus for your theology. If you truly have an intimate relationship with God, why would you disobey God's commands? Well, let's talk about some of his commandments. He says, love thy neighbor as thou wilt love thyself. God said that. That's in the Holy Bible. God said it. God also said, obey those that have authority over you. When we disobey man laws, we disobey God laws. You can't say you love me and you're out here playing Russian roulette with your life. And I'm right there with you. You can't.
Come on in the church house where the blood of Jesus runs warm. Still here. Still here. Come on in. The church doors are open. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, coronavirus. You have no place here. Leave me be. Now your stupid ass lying in the hospital looking up on a ventilator. Faith and foolishness for the umpteenth time. Faith and foolishness is not related. It's a thin line, people. Check yourselves, and I won't have to. The actions that some of you Christians and pastors are taking don't have nothing to do with God. God is not in that. He's not in it. And you can't put him in that foolishness. You can't. This is not about God. This is about your super stupid ass testing the waters, pushing the envelope. Well, test and push on. Who would go out to church? You're not going to go to the restaurant. You're not going to go there or there, but I got to go to church. I'm up under the blood. Several people have recently died that was up under the blood because they went to church. Some of your pastors don't give a fuck about you. They don't. They don't give a fuck about you. But you think every time he or she speaks, they truly hearing from God. They are truly hearing from God. God said this and God said that. God speak to the pastors, but he never talked to the goddamn members of the church. Bullshit. Why can't God come and tell you what he tell them? God is speaking more today to people than he did in biblical time. And people that lie. If my pastor, if my pastor is good enough for me. Election time. Politicians shouldn't do it. They show up in your church. Ain't been there all damn year. When the pastor let them come in and campaign on the slip, here they go. Well, I was going to vote for so-and-so, but good enough my pastor, good enough for me. Because there's a man of God, there's a woman of God. Don't be stupid. Don't be fucking stupid. Because if you continue to be super stupid, you better get your house in order. Because you're going to be in a predicament where somebody comes and looks down on you, call your name, but you can't answer. You're testing God. You're playing with God. I'm going to walk in here and I'm going to walk out because I'm up under the blood. Stop reading your Bible so much and start studying your Bible, because a lot of things in there you're missing. It's just as simple as that. Now, does that say that Mr. Scott is saying loving God and believing in God is super stupid? No, I'm saying your actions right now is super stupid and diabolical, dangerous. That's what I'm saying. But position determines perspective. What you see depends upon where you stand. I'm extremely pissed because you say you love God, you love yourself, you love mankind, but you out here, you're being pimped. You're being pimped. Some of the men and women in the pool pit went from pimping on the streets to pimping in the pool pit. They got to give a gab. They'll sell your ass a drink. And you believe it. You believe it. Because they said it. If you ever want to get rich quick, lie to the people. Open up a church. Don't preach the Old Testament. Come on over to the New Testament. Don't preach fire and brimstone. Tell them God's going to financially bless them. They're going to get the house. They're going to get the car. And watch they go into their wallets and their purse, write them damn checks and put them customs. Here you go, Pastor. I'm waiting on my deliverance. I'm giving it to God. It ain't my, whatever the pastor do with it, he do with it. I know I gave it from my heart. I can't. That's a dumbass statement. I'm not going to give you my fucking money and I don't trust you to do what you say you're going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to let the pastor pray for me. But that's okay. But you know what's better? When you have an intimate relationship with God and you can pray for your damn self. You know how to get a prayer through? There's a difference between knowing God and just knowing of God. Some people claim to know him, but do not have an intimate relationship with him. I don't care how long you've been in that church. 10, 15, 20 years. That don't mean nothing if you have yet to meet the God of that church during your time sitting there. You're not exempt. You're not exempt. You're stupid, but you're not exempt. Oh, good God Almighty. Spitting fire. Oh, that's wonderful. I love you big time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go on. Let's go on. Some very important stuff tonight. Very important stuff. Today, the White House, along with health experts, they had a meeting. I don't think they made a decision yet, but some of the meeting, what was on the table is that they're discussing whether or not we ask all Americans in the United States to wear a mask whenever they come out. I'm in agreement with that. I'm in agreement with that. Because whenever I walk out, I'm gloved up, masked up. 6 feet, I stay over there, I can throw you down money. That's it. But here's where the problem comes in at. They don't have face masks for the medical staff. So then we're asking every American, everyone in the United States to wear a mask. What are they going to get them for? Naturally, they got to buy themselves. But that's one of the problems because we don't want to take from a pile over here that's going to the hospital. They asked a doctor a little while ago, do you think it's necessary for everybody in the United States to go out with a mask? Here's the doctor. No, because we need to save those for the medical staff in the hospitals and stuff like that. I understand that. So when you say that, in a sense, you're saying, fuck me. If I don't ever get sick, have to come to the hospital, fuck me. No, dumb it. Let me tell you, you don't have to ask me or insist that I wear a mask. I'm going to wear one. I'm going to wear one. And if I go get a cough, going to the hospital. Don't come if it's just a little cough or you got mild illness. I'm fucking coming. You don't want an overflow in the hospitals because Trump and his administration knew about this shit last year and then again was briefed on it in January, but chose to be quiet and do absolutely nothing. That's not my motherfucking fault that the federal government don't give a fuck. Whether I have insurance or not, I'm coming. At least 2 or 3 people within the past few days died because they could not be treated because they did not have insurance. And they said, fuck them, let them go. Anytime you get a call or something's wrong, go. Fuck what they say. It's going to be an overflow. It's going to be an overflow. Either way it go. It's going to be an overflow. It's going to be. Today, health officials said, very scary. Health officials said that by mid-April, in the United States, more than 2,000 people will die a day. By mid-April, more than 2,000 people would die a day from the coronavirus, and it has yet to meet its peak. Tell you what former President Barack Obama said about Donald Trump in a subliminal message. This is the president that does not believe in interfering with sitting presidents' agendas in the White House. He's normally quiet. But here's what he said today about Trump without calling his name. We've seen all too terrible the consequences of those who denied warnings of a pandemic. So now look what you got. Because they ain't gonna say nothing. They didn't tell you about it. There is a petition going around asking people to sign it because they want the White House to stop with their briefings with the coronavirus task force, the coronavirus bullshit force. Every time they come, they're giving you misinformation and a lot of damn lies. And so now the country's saying enough. Every time they come out and say something, they got to come back and do damage control. And every time Trump says something, his people come and say, but that ain't what he meant. I'm so fucking tired of hearing that shit. That's not what Trump meant. That's not what he meant. That's not what. Tell that bitch to start speaking what the fuck he mean. Or if he can't do it, zip it up and get the fuck out the way. You know what the fuck he's saying. He knows what the fuck he's saying. Right now, nearly 80 million Americans are up under a stay-at-home order. The White House, Dr. Fauci, whatever his name is, he said the United States daily deaths, hear me good, the United States daily deaths will reach its peak in 14 days. So what does that mean? Well, we're running out of hospital beds. We're running out of ventilators, medical staff. New York setting up makeshift hospitals. They have a refrigerated truck where they're going to be putting the dead bodies. This is extremely scary. They have even set up hospitals in Central Park. In August, around 82,000 people in the United States could die from COVID-19. It hasn't got bad yet. Today, we learned that more people in the United States have died from COVID-19 than those that died during the 9/11 terrorist attacks. We surged earlier today past 3,000, and more than 900 people have died in Manhattan alone. Again, the city is opening up temporary hospitals. Monday, March 30th, more than 500 deaths were reported, the highest yet in a single day. The highest yet in a single day. Yeah, Spitfire, it's that bad. It is that bad. It is indeed that bad. Now, my baby sister Lynn called me yesterday and asked me to send her some information on symptoms of the virus. And I did. But basically, most of us know what they are. Or do we? Well, we probably don't. A lot of symptoms are similar to that of a flu. Symptoms: cough, fever, tiredness, difficulty breathing. But today on CNN, Dr. Sanjay Gupta and other medical experts went a little further with symptoms that they missed in the beginning. Keep in mind, this virus is new to them too. They're still learning as they go. Added symptoms: loss of smell, loss of appetite, and diarrhea and abdominal pain. The Centers for Disease Control said 1 in 4 people may have no coronavirus symptoms. And as I said earlier, even if you don't have symptoms, you could have the virus and you can infect others because you don't know that you have it. Simone says, I saw that video too, J Rod. Okay. So let's be mindful of other people when we're out, whether we think we have the virus or not. Let's be mindful that other people, probably just like you, would love to go home to their loved ones. But if we don't practice social distancing, then it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So we have to take this thing for what it is: deadly and extremely serious. Earlier today at 3:31 p.m., we did the stats count. Over 800,000 people have been infected. 5 o'clock, over 800,000, 4,600 people have been affected. 5:20 this evening, 854,307 people had been infected with the virus. Right before airtime, 856,889 people had been infected with the coronavirus. This virus is absolutely, positively, unquestionable, is not showing any signs of slowing down. It's not. And if that wasn't enough, Dr. Fauci said, we got to get ready. There's another one on the way that's probably going to be worse than this one come August. But the only good news about that is that we should be more prepared for this one than we were for the first one. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because the federal government is not doing a goddamn thing. They're not doing shit. When this ignorant, low-life, trifling, insignificant wannabe begging for any kind of attention comes before the fucking mics and says, now, I'm not going to do anything. I want them to be nice to me. They're not going to be nice to me. I don't want to play. I'm not. They're going to be nice to me. Bitch, the presidency it's not about you, dude. It's not about you. You're killing people with your goddamn thinking, because your thinking is fucked up. I swear to God, your thinking is fucked up. You gonna hold the Michigan's governor can't stand the bastard. He gonna play a goddamn game. Don't sell her nothing. He's making calls to companies. Don't send nothing. No ventilators, no masks. Bitch, you know what you just said? Fuck the American people. Kill them motherfuckers until a Michigan governor be nice to me and kiss my pink ass. Bitch, it's not about you. It's not. But you the goddamn reason we're where we at today. Because of your fucking thinking and your I don't give a damn attitude. You didn't do a goddamn thing about it. So that's why we're here today with all these deaths. You signed their death certificate. And you're doing it all over again. You're sending out ventilators that don't fucking work. Come on, man. You a fool with a serious goddamn problem. If there's ever been a bitch on planet Earth I hate other than Brittany Bowens and George Zimmerman, it's that super stupid jackass clown that sits at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. It's not about you. You're playing with people's life. And today we learned, even some of those who heed the warnings and don't go out just to go out may still become infected with this virus. So we're running out of beds. We're running out of it. Here you go. On Fox show last week. Well, I don't understand what Governor Cuomo's why you need 30,000 ventilators. I've been in hospitals. They have one and they do fine with that. This motherfucker said it. They do one and they do fine. I don't think he needs 30,000. Bitch, that ain't your goddamn call. That's not your call, bitch. That's not your. If he need 10,000, he's asking for 30. Sit in the goddamn 30, bitch. That ain't your money. If it ain't your way, it's no way. If they don't kiss your pink, if they don't put their lips on your pink, nasty, freaky ass, they don't get shit. And some of you motherfuckers who voted for him knew who he was before you put him in there. But let's be clear of two things. He's not a president. He's an acting president until we get one. And truth be told, he wasn't elected. He was selected because he bought goddamn states. Dumb bitch. Governors are doing more for their people than Trump and his administration. You have celebrities pulling out checks and writing. By the way, Rihanna, thank you. We humbly bow to you. They doing what your bitch ass should be doing. You're supposed to be the president for the people. Read the Constitution. Read the goddamn manual President Barack Hussein left your stupid ass on the fucking desk, bitch. And you continue to come up for the cameras and lie. I blame you. Every time somebody gets infected with it, I swear to God, I blame you. Every time somebody dies from it, I blame you, bitch, because legally I can blame your goddamn ass because I'm right. Because you knew about this. Did nothing. And take heed to Maxine Waters. Take heed to what she said. Stop tooting your own goddamn horn. Stop tapping your own goddamn self on the back. Bitch, you ain't doing shit. I get this and I get that. Oh, everything's going to be fine. Shit first broke. Oh, in about 3 days we'll be down to zero. Everything's going to be back to normal and stuff. This is going to come and go this and that. It's even that. Oh, it's gone. Well, how are we doing with testing in the United States? Oh, we're doing fine. I haven't heard no problems and stuff. Everybody's getting, anybody that needs to test can get tested. Wrong answer. This not happening. You got to be retarded. You have to be retarded to continue to come before the goddamn mics and the cameras and speak and lie and don't think nobody's going to fact check your ass. Something's really wrong with you. You fucked up, dude. I swear to God, you fucked up. You fucked up. And you making matters worse. You have to listen, or you should listen to the health experts, but you discount what they said and you hire people that don't know a goddamn thing about the medical industry. Nothing. Nothing. But you put the people on your team that's going to kiss your pink ass and say what you want them to say. So you're going to come before the mic and lie to the American people. I swear I wish Governor Cuomo would run for president of the United States. I don't think he'll have a goddamn problem getting in the White House. I don't think he will. His briefings are on point. He come with facts and shit. You come, let's try to get everybody in church by Easter Sunday. Everything is so beautiful. The American people want to get back to work. Well, goddamn it, the American people got to fucking wait. Because if they go to work on your goddamn dime, they're gonna fucking die. Fuck the economy right now. Life. You tell me if I'm wrong. I said fuck the economy right now and let's save life. What do y'all say? Goddamn, it's a fucking no-brainer. It's a no fucking brainer. The economy is already shot. It's shot. Unemployment, it's gone. We in a recession. That's it. It is what it is. You can't cherry pick. Well, let's go ahead and open this side up because ain't that many over there infected. So you don't think that would do harm when you do that? No. It's not many. But then we open the floodgates for it to come in. And for them that don't have to go out and get it and trot on back to the house, you don't see that, do you? You don't see it that way, do you? You just don't. You don't. Because you don't give a fuck. You just don't give a fuck. I'm scared. I was talking to my sister Brenda earlier, and she said the same thing. I said, I'm scared. I'm scared to go outside the door. Serious. I'm terrified because I just don't know. I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, I forgot. They also added that if you have the pink eye, that could also be a sign that you have the virus. So how do we get it into the eye when it goes through the mouth and the nose? Well, if I go to a store and I pick up this from the phone, it's on display. Well, somebody touched it before me has the coronavirus. They may not know. Then I come and I pick it up. This is a nice phone, and well, guess what? It can live on surfaces for a long period of time. So then, here's what I do. Because I'm tired. I do this throughout the day. I don't know I'm doing it most of the time. I've been doing it for so long. So then I have touched my eyes and rubbed my eyes. Tori Love said, I'm scared as hell. I'm with you 100%. It's nothing wrong with being scared. Sometimes being scared, you can strategize more. You can prepare when you're scared. But we're fighting a goddamn war that the citizens cannot win because of the idiots in Washington, D.C. It's as simple as that. Don't wait on the government to decide whether or not you should wear a mask when you go out. I don't have to wait because I love me. I don't have to wait for the government to tell me to go eat, go drink water, go do this. Go. I have my own self-mind. I'm going to protect me. If I buy every goddamn mask in the store, if they sell me every damn mask in the store, I'm going to buy it. Simple as that. If I cough, here I come. Open up the goddamn hospital doors, here I come. Because I love me. I love me. You had a lady in Georgia who quit. I think she was a nurse. I think it popped up yesterday. She said, because I love me, and I'm paraphrasing, and I love my family. I'm not going to continue to put me and my family in danger because I don't have the right protective gear to treat people with the coronavirus, and they're going to infect me. I ain't mad at her. I salute her. I done the exact goddamn same thing. You telling medical staff to wear a mask for at least 7 hours. Just don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. This is not the way it's supposed to be going, people. It's not supposed to be going this way. Medical staff are tired. They wore out. They're working from sun up to sundown. You're bringing in people from their retirement to come and help. They getting tired. Some first responders are sleeping in their trucks, waiting to go. It shouldn't be this way. You may not agree to this. If George Bush was in office, or if Barack Obama had been in office during this crisis, it would not have been this bad. It wouldn't, because, and I like Bush, they had a heart for the people. They didn't cherry pick. They didn't put people on their team that would agree with every damn thing that they said. Advisors are there for a reason. Simply mean, when I think I have it and I don't have it right, you have to advise me on what to do. When we first started the YouTube, we had a couple people with advisors. We're doing something on the Malia Davis case. So we done it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now we're coming up Friday. Okay. Every day has to be different than the day before. You can't keep saying the same goddamn shit over and over again. So I would always ask, how should we approach it tonight? Which area should we go in? I'm trying to get a different perspective. And I don't want a yes man or a yes woman. I want somebody that's real. President Obama, President Bush, it would not have been this bad. They would have gotten up and started making preparations for what was about to come. Taylor says she keeps her mask on. Amen. And rightfully, we all should. The story's changed. It's not airborne. Yeah, where's airborne? Where we thought it was. Well, it's not. Well, it has to be airborne because it drops down on packages and shit, and it lives on surface for 2 or 3 days. You know, so if it has to be. Don't give me no sugar-coated shit cookies. Don't try to ease the nerves down. Tell it like it is. If you care about me, tell me what I don't want to fucking hear. For that may very well save my life. Trump is concerned about the 2020 election. That's it. I got to get the economy back up. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's just fucked. So you can give that goddamn dream up. It'll be a while before that shit get right. And somebody else knew something. Because some of the members of Congress started trading and selling stocks right before it got bad. Now tell me that them motherfuckers in Washington didn't fucking know. Tell me they didn't know about it. Tell me they didn't know. They knew. I bet you all their fucking family members are well protected. Then they come out today. Well, yeah, they're trying to do damage control. Yeah, we did. But see, it was during the impeachment hearing. And there was so much going on. We was trying to stay focused. That's why nobody never said anything about it. Wrong. Trump did. Trump talked about it. During the hearing. It was a hoax. It was bullshit. He talked about it. While he's sitting this really pink looking orange ass on fucking Twitter, his bitch ass should have been preparing for this goddamn nightmare that we're in. When do this bitch do any goddamn thing for the country? Trump's tweeting again. He's tweeting again. He said Maxine need to get a new wig. He just tweeted again. The Democrats don't like him. It's a hoax. They're trying to get my election because they know they can't beat me. Joe Biden know I'm a whooping. Bullshit. 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 That's not what a president is supposed to be doing. Tweeting all goddamn motherfucking day. You act like a child. The country's fucked. I'm serious. This country is fucked. People are dying. People are dying. And if you don't remember anything else I've said tonight, please remember this. A lot of people that die from this virus, they're going to die alone because can't nobody go in. They can't see them. Daddies want to be in there when their wives and girlfriends or side chicks, whatever the hell they be, are giving birth, but they can't because of the virus. We're putting dead bodies inside refrigerated trucks. Tell me it's not bad. But in 14 days, it's going to get worse. People, when you buy items in the store, realize this, it don't do you any good to bring them into your home and put them in the cabinets and your refrigerators or wherever they go, and you don't wipe them off. Somebody touched it before you. The first thing somebody's gonna tell you, oh, I'm fine, I don't have no symptoms. So what you wanna do, hold hands? You wanna dance? I don't give a damn who don't like it. I'm gonna protect me and my family. It's simple as that. I only gave the maintenance guy a pass because the damn air had went out, and just get in here and fix the motherfucker. You ain't got no glove, don't worry about it. Fix it and go. That was the only reason. But now that shit's over with. It's done, it's fixed. No gloves, no masks, no entry. I don't give a damn if my mama raised on the grave. It stands for her too. Protect yourselves. You need the hand sanitizer. 60% alcohol. Wipe the shit off. Wear your gloves. Wear your gloves. They asked the doctor today, another lady, she said, but do you think it's wrong for a customer to walk in the store and ask why the employees don't have gloves on? No, they don't really need them. They don't do a whole lot anyway. So no, they don't need, they don't need to ask them that. They can work without gloves. You still giving me sugar-coated shit cookies. You still trying to do damage control. You still trying to save the fucking system. You still trying to save a motherfucking buck. When will you motherfuckers try to save a fucking goddamn life? When? Tell me when. You don't give a fuck. Y'all talk that shit. You care more about the fucking title that you have than doing what the title requires your goddamn ass to do. Hey, email, message, people are dying. They're dying. In 14 days, the daily deaths in the United States will reach its peak. By mid-April, more than 2,000 people will die every day. If that don't scare your black ass, or your white ass, whatever color your ass is, I guess nothing will. Lisa Robinson says all Trump do is lie. That's it. Miss Love says they knew because they took all the money from stocks. Boom. And rightfully so, Love is on the money. They need to be investigated. I think a senator says she's trying to implement a bill to where Congress cannot buy into the stock market. And I applaud her for that, or him, for whoever it was, because it should be that way. It should have been that way. Somebody knew something. I'm reading what Neil said. She says, Sanchez says, in these trying times, trust nothing, because even salt looks like sugar. Oh, good God. Let me steal that. I like that. Listen, I love y'all. We thank you for your genuine support for the show. If the information was valid to you, make sure this get to somebody else. So what am I saying? Do hit the share button and get it on. Please do that. For my stats and my reporting, I have my sources that I really believe in, which is CNN, the Centers for Disease Control, World Health Organization, but I double check them too. I do. Make sure you're not getting third-hand information. Don't listen to nothing that comes from out of the goddamn motherfucking White House. Everybody in that motherfucker lie. Everybody lie. And we have to lead by example, 6 feet apart. He got a goddamn parade coming out with his dumbass, everybody shoulder to shoulder. Just like that song by, was it Tyrone Davis, saying wall to wall and back to back? That's them. They're not, Good Morning, CBS this morning, practicing that. CNN, the same thing. Other people are practicing social distance. Everybody but the White House. The White House needs to be quarantined. Congress needs to be quarantined because every other day, another infection, but everybody that has it wasn't around the president or the vice president. So I'm assuming all them motherfuckers work from home. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, I got to get out of here. Love you guys. Big time. Don't forget about Malia Lynn Davis. She's on my phone here. April 30th was the last time she was seen alive. Almost a year, and it's getting ready to come up, and nobody has been arrested for her homicide. Now look, I see Spitting Fire is putting the Cash App up. $ Eddie Mays Boy, paypal.me/injustice gotcha. Make it happen. If each one of you gave $1, yeah, I may go out to eat tomorrow night. I don't know. Help support the show if you're financially able to do so. And if not, we love you still, but here's something you can do. You can always share the video. Hot Pink, Spitting Fire, thank you all for keeping order in the house tonight. I love you both big time. And don't forget to go on the community page out and look for the little 5-year-old boy that has been diagnosed with the coronavirus. Bid Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I guess we'll do this again tomorrow night. Y'all be safe. Glove up, mask up.